second. Let me just check. Hello. Is I audible, madam?
सागर की वॉइस
Yes.
आपको नहीं मिल रही है.
Yes. Now it's fine.
Yeah, fine. Good afternoon, dear participants. Thank you so much, Nivedita madam, for this very good webinar. First of all, I'm introducing myself. I'm Sagar Dobi. I'm from the SpeedForce, and I'm taking care of let's say entire technical division over here. And I'm also taking care of the let's say expansion in the Asia Pacific region in the SpeedForce. Now, before going to this, let's say PPT and all the other contents, first of all, I would like to ask you about certain things that, madam, that all the participants that we having right now, they are basically from which location? We are just targeting that particular state, or they are from the across country?
No, they are actually from Pan India.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you, madam. So before starting to this session, first of all, I would like to tell you about certain things and certain very fact realities about this two-wheeler service industry. First of all, nowadays, what is two-wheeler service industry is? Because if we see, right now there are the two different verticals are there for multi-brand two-wheeler service options. If we can say, if you having any two-wheeler, either you can go to this, let's say, authorized service center, or we can go to this, let's say, local garage. But if we talk about this, both the verticals, their own limitations are there. If we say, if we are going to this authorized service stations, there are the certain things that is not available over there. That customer right now, the customer wanted to have the things, because let's say if we talk about the transparency in the authorized service stations, it is not there. If we talk about that customer response that they should get over there, they are not getting that customer. The only reason behind is they are moreover focusing only on the, let's say, warranty services, because it is mandatory from the company. But if we talk about the transparency, if we talk about the accuracy, it is not there. And again, there is the another option, that is the local garage. We can go to this local garage for servicing of our two-wheeler. That is also not convenient at all. So in this PPT, we will understand what is the potential market of multi-brand two-wheeler service center, how many players are there, what are the limitations over there, what is the SWOT analysis for SpeedForce business, how we are growing, how we are organizing this unorganized sector. We will learn over there. So now, first of all, let us understand what is two-wheeler service industry nowadays. So if we can see, from past 6 years, two-wheeler industry is growing with the rate of 12%. In past 6 years onwards, from 2014 to 2019. But after COVID, certain things are changing. If we see, people are now more looking toward the personal mobility rather than public mobility. So nowadays, if we see the next 5-year graph of the growing rate of two-wheeler industry, then from past 2019 to 20, the growth rate has been measured by 20%. It means before COVID, two-wheeler industry was growing with the rate of 12%. But after COVID, that rate has been exponentially raised. It has now near to the 20%. So people are more looking towards the personal mobility rather than public transport. There is the very large gap into the sales and service network of the two-wheeler service industry. If we see, there are the two different things in the two-wheelers industry. Either there is a sales or there is a service. If we talk about the sales part, what is the average service life of our two-wheeler? How many years we are using our two-wheeler? There is, let's say, more or less it will be near to, let's say, 5-6 years or 7 years. So if we talk about the two-wheeler sales business, it took 5 years to 7 years to get the new customer, or let's say to acquire the new customer. But in same point of time, if we talk about the service network, if we talk about the service business, as per industry standard, every two-wheeler need to be serviced 4 times in a year. In sales part, customer is getting repeated after 5 year or 7 year, but at same point of time in service industry, customer is getting repeated 4 times in a year. It means there is the very huge potential in this two-wheeler service industry. And if we talk about the redemption ratio, hello,
Yes.
ma'am, can you please confirm is I'm audible? Because actually there was some
Yeah,
issue in
it's fine now.
electricity. Yeah,
Yeah, there was some glitch, but it's fine
yeah,
now.
fine. Yeah, fine. So now let us talk about the redemption ratio in the two-wheeler service industry. The nowadays, if we talk about the, let's say, industry standard redemption ratio of the authorized service centers, that is come near to the 20%. It means only 20% customer, let's say out of 100, only 20 customers are visiting to the authorized service stations. Rest of the customer are either going to the local workshops, or they are still finding for some other solution where they can get the transparent and very state of art equipment service for their two wheelers. Manufacturers are mostly focusing on the warranty services, as I have told you, because manufacturers has to give this warranty services because there are certain term and condition over there with the company. If we talk about the local garages, they having their own limitations. They don't have that professional approach. They don't have that housekeeping sense. They don't have that state of art equipment setup where they can give service to the all multi-brand two-wheeler service sessions. And if we talk about these two verticals, if we go to the authorized service stations, there is the very neat and clean service stations are there. Let's say there is a very highly trained technicians are there. There is state of art equipment is there, but only there is a lacking part is they don't carry that transparency or that kind of a customer service that nowadays customer require. If you go to the authorized service center, you must have to wait for, let's say, 10-15 minutes to meet that service advisor. You can't see how your vehicle is getting serviced. You can't see whether oil is changed or not, or whether petrol is tapped or not. There are the so many aspects where they are not maintaining that customer service and transparency. And there is no point in saying that that can be done at the local garages. So nowadays, if we talk, a two-wheeler customer is looking for that solution where they can get the very proper service, very service with the, let's say, very state of art equipments and setup with very minimum costing. If we talk about the market potential, there is the total 9 crore two-wheelers was sold in past 6 years. It means this is only the sales numbers. If we talk about in past 6 years, there is a 9 crore two-wheelers has been sold. But if we talk about the service part, 9 crore multiplied by 4 service per year, it means total 36 crore service are available in past 6 years. There is the data from onwards from 2011 to 2017. From 17 to 25, if we see the graph, that is exponentially increasing. If we talk about the economic transformation, nowadays customer expectation has been raised. Everyone is looking for, let's say, single store solution. There are the certain things that mindset of the customer has been changed. Before, let's say 3-4 years ago, we were supposed to wait near to the outside of the restaurants to get into the service. But after Swiggy and Zomato, the transformation has been there. People are now not waiting to the let's say restaurants. They are just getting the food at their doorstep. This is how industry transformation has been seen. Before certain years, we were supposed to stand in the bus stand and rickshaw stations to wait for the autos. But now, by on your fingertips, taxis are there, Ola and Ubers are there. So this is how transformation is being made. And in same, if we talk about the two-wheeler service industry, now customers are very open to the network. Now customers are very open to get that service from very high-tech tools and equipments. If we see, we are providing very state-of-art latest workshop establishment where you can give the service from, let's say, 50cc to the 1500cc vehicles. So we are the entire solution for all kind of two-wheeler, whether it may be electric vehicle, whether it may be IC engines, whether it may be anything else. So we having that tie-up or that setup so that we can cater all the category of the customer. We having very nice, clean and pollution-free workshops. This is what nowadays time has taught us to how to be very hygiene at your workplace. Competent, efficient staff in all over. We will train your staff in a such a way that they can give the servicing from 50cc to 1500cc vehicle. Now top end bikes are there. Before, let's say 10-15 years, the two-wheeler are used only for the essential services, or let's say for the requirement or need of the customer. But now more or less it is not only the need, it is the fashion nowadays. So there are the so many top end bikes are there, sports bikes are there, cruiser bikes are there. They want service at their doorstep. If we talk about the customers' expectations, they are now very open to the latest technology. If you are, let's say, you are purchasing any of the two-wheeler from the existing market, what will be the approx cost of that two-wheeler? More or less 90,000, 95,000. Do you agree that that 95,000 bike or Activa that you will service into the local workshop, how it is, where there is the BS6 technology is there, electronic part is implemented over there. They are not able to give a service for your vehicle and fairly. That's why nowadays customers are very open to the technology. How, if customer can see how the vehicle is getting serviced, if customer can get that transparency that where and how the vehicle is getting repaired, this is what SpeedForce is providing to the end users of the two-wheeler. People are now looking for the quick response. No one having that time to wait for a 24 hours to get the vehicle service. Now people are very open. They want service in next, let's say, 60 minutes or 120 minutes. So this is how we can contribute to the customers. They are ready to pay extra for extra care. If they have got the vehicle of, let's say, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh rupees, they are very open to spend the money for that. But only thing is they want very appropriate service. Expect transparency in all the aspects. This is what nowadays customer required. They want transparency in all the aspects, whether it is about the service part, whether it is about the spare parts, whether it is about the oil, whether it is about the visibility. We are the only company in the India who are just establishing the customer waiting area just in front of the workshop base, so that people can see how the vehicle is getting repaired. And this is what SpeedForce contributing to the society. So if we talk service with the difference, that can be done only at the SpeedForce, because we are the only India's international multi-brand two-wheeler service chain where people can trust, where they can get the very transparent service. We are providing very neat and clean service, a use of very high-tech tools and state-of-art equipment setup, service at doorstep, transparent service, reasonable charge, pick up and drop, very trusted and authenticated spares and lubes, open to the all the latest technology related to the IC engines and EVs. So for all this thing, there is only one solution, and that is SpeedForce. Now let us give introduction about the SpeedForce. This company SpeedForce was actually started in 2010. In 2010, three directors, or let's say three founder member of this company, they have started their own workshop. They have started their own workshop, and they have identified there is a very huge gap between existing market and customer expectation. This is where SpeedForce was born. In 2010, three directors of our company, they have started workshop. They have run the show for the 5-6 years, and they have identified there is a huge market over there. There is a huge potential over there. There is a huge workshop feasibilities can be done. So where we came into the franchisee business in 2017. From 2017 to 18, we have established 9 franchises only. In 18 to 19, we have established 35 franchises. But miracle happened in the COVID time, when people are more looking for the new businesses, new profitable businesses, new ventures where they can invest and get the maximum return of investment. So people have started believing in the SpeedForce. In the year of 2019 to 20, we have established more than 100 franchises, and in 20 to 21 we have reached to the 200. So if we talk about the COVID, we SpeedForce has got the approximately 300% growth in this lockdown, or let's say in this COVID situation when everything is off. The only reason behind of this growth is it's a business of daily need. Even in the COVID situation, even in the complete lockdown, we are the only company in the India who have served or who have catered for the frontline warriors and for the police staff, for medical staff and paramedical staff. We have catered the services at their doorstep without any kind of let's say hassle, and we have keep moving them so that our country can be safe. If we talk about the three directors of the SpeedForce, one is Mr. Dipen Barai. Mr. Dipen Barai is basically from the telecom and insurance sector. He is having more than 20 years of experience in telecom and in insurance sector. If we talk about Mr. Kapil Bindi, he is having experience in banking and insurance sector for more than 20 years. So these are the, let's say, two directors of the two founder members of the SpeedForce who are out of domain, who don't know anything about automobile. Even though they came into this beautiful business, they experienced this, they found the potential over there, and they have established more than 200 franchises in past 4 years. And if we talk about our third founder director, Mr. E.M. Shah, he is a basically automobile engineer. He is having more than 40 years of experience in automobile. He has created more than 700 workshops in his life. So this is how the three members from out of domain has came together. They have started this beautiful business and they make it success. If this out of domain directors can make this company, definitely if you are out of automobile domain, definitely you can choose this business and definitely you can get the success. We having after sales service network, we having our networking feasibility, we having our sales and marketing team. We do the branding, we do the accountings and finance, we do the technical support in all the aspects. We do the vendor types for all the requirements of the two-wheeler also. Mr. Zubair, can you please mute yourself? Madam, can you please mute Mr. Zubair? So it is quite disturbing. What is SpeedForce? We are the India's only international multi-brand two-wheeler service network chain who are providing all solution for all the services requirement for the two-wheeler in the 365 days. Nivedita ma'am, is I audible?
Yeah, Sagar, you're audible, but I think there are some network issues from your side.
Just a second, yeah. Thanks for confirming. Is I audible now?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah, perfect. So, if we talk about the SpeedForce, we are the one-stop solution store for all the requirements of the two-wheeler. Let's say we are providing the servicing of the two-wheeler, periodic maintenance, major repairs, minor repairs, accidental support, battery service, AMCs, pickup and drop, breakdown service, value-added service, insurance service, two-wheeler use warranty. Apart from it, let's say solution for spares, solution for loops, solution for electric vehicle charging infrastructure, solution for the electric vehicle servicing, solution for the all latest BS6 vehicles with the complete scanner. There is what SpeedForce is. So if we talk about the end user, or let's say two-wheeler owner, he has to come in contact with more than 6-7% across the year to get the servicing of the two-wheeler. Let's say one who will be responsible for the insurance kind of a work, one will be responsible for the servicing kind of a work, one who can do the insurance settlement, one who can give the, let's say, washing and putting kind of a services, one who can give him the roadside assistance, one who can give the battery services, one who can, where he can replace repair or replace the engine components. So customer have to came in contact with several people across the year, but SpeedForce is the only solution for all these requirements. Why to choose SpeedForce? Because there is a very huge potential business and profitable business is there. Current channel has their own limitation. As I have told you, dealership having their own limitations and local mechanics have their own limitations. Improvement and technology demand the trained manpower. This is what nowadays everybody is facing the biggest challenge in this industry. Technology is changing bit by bit on every month. Every month new technology is there. Electronic is getting implemented in even in the two-wheeler ECMs and ECO are there. So there is the requirement of advancement in the technical staff. This is where SpeedForce wins, because we keep our staff and keep our franchisee technicians improvement so that they can cater all the service. There is the market demand for new trends. If we see, if anything is coming new into the market, Indian market is that much huge that if we able to cater only, let's say 2 to 3% of our population within the, let's say 3 or 5 kilometer radius, then it will be far enough for us to run the show. Customer are ready to pay for extra care. Employment and entrepreneur generation. This is how SpeedForce is, because SpeedForce has generated almost more than, let's say, 250 entrepreneurs across the country, and we have created almost 1400 jobs in past 4 years. How SpeedForce works, how you can be the part of SpeedForce. So first of all, we will do the potential mapping and location identification of your area. If you have identified the location, we will initially map whether the business is business will be good or not. After that, we will give the site visits and layout preparations from our technical team, where the technical team member will reach at your location. They will see the site, they will give you the let's say improvement parts, and they will give you the final and layout so that we can make it premises ready. We will also help you in a financial ways where you are looking for the loans, and that can also be taken care by the SpeedForce. Site readiness and installation of the, let's say, branding and machineries, final inspection and reports, manpower recruitment and training will be taken care by SpeedForce. Marketing activity, let's say pre-opening marketing, opening marketing, and post-opening marketing will be taken care by the SpeedForce. And at last, we will have the, let's say, inauguration and launching ceremony. How SpeedForce works? We do the on-job trainings for the technicians. This is the most important part for the establishment of the two-wheeler service center. We will train your mechanic at your place. How many vehicles are coming in, let's say, opening, or let's say after opening, our technical team member will be there to guide your technician. He will recruit the technician over there, and he will train them in a such a way that they can able to fulfill the requirement of the region. We do timely visits and audits so that we can understand how the business is growing, how the outlet is performing. We do all technical support in all the aspects. So now market is very open for technology. So we also do all kind of a technical support, either by visiting your premises or by virtually. We do customer feedback, and we also believe in a cross-learning activities. Now let us talk about the what support that franchises will get from the SpeedForce. So first of all, tools and equipments. So I would like to say we will give you the complete setup of state-of-art tools, machineries, and equipment so that you can cater the services of all the two-wheeler. We will help you in a branding material. Branding means front fascia, LED board, and internal super graphics that will be done by the SpeedForce. We will provide all the essential stationaries, all the stationaries that required to run the two-wheeler workshop, including job cards and bill books and leaflets and visiting cards and stickers and many more. There are the 18 stationery items that SpeedForce franchisee will get from HO. We also provide the marketing kit so that you can do the certain activities in the regional level and you can acquire the new customer. We will provide the complete software, SpeedForce ERP software, where you can bill, where you can maintain the inventory, where you can understand how the business is going in a profitable way. We are also doing some marketing supports, hand holding activities we are doing so that franchisees can get to know how the service marketing to be done to acquire the new customers and to retain the existing one. We also do training. We do organized training at our head office for franchisee owners. We do franchise owners training for 4 days just to understand the beauty of this business, just to understand the rules of the game so that they can perform well. We do regular visits and audits so that we can get to know how the business is performing, whether it is a profitable manner or where is the catch where franchise can increase the business. Way forward, we are looking for expansion in pan India. Particularly, we are targeting in metros and tier 1 and tier 2 cities. By joining hands with the SpeedForce, you will not get the support from the SpeedForce. You will also directly or indirectly, you are joining hands with the certain official partners of the SpeedForce. Let's say you will also join hands with the Unominda, who will provide the entire solution for the spare parts. You will also join hands with the Castrol, who will provide entire solution for the oils and lubricants. You will join hands with the Bolt to establish the electric vehicle charging infrastructure. You will also join hands with the CWL, Corporate Warranty of India, to give warranty older than 2 wheelers up to the 7 years. You can also join hands with our insurance partner so that you can do the all kind of insurance business, whether it is the renewal or the new insurance or a general or medical, whatever it may be. You will also join hands with the Deltic, and there are the many more partners who are not mentioned over there. We also giving you the complete solution for the accessories. We are also giving you the complete solution for the electric vehicle servicing infrastructure. There is the some footprints of the SpeedForce where we are almost present in 27 states. We have covered almost more than 100 big cities across the country, and above the India, we are also operational into the Nepal and Bangladesh. So we are operational into the 3 countries. We have captured 27 states and more than 100 cities across the country. There is some glimpse of the how your workstation or how SpeedForce workshop is look like. You can see there is a very neat and clean, very beautiful front fascia will be there, so that will be the eye catching for everyone. We will provide entire solution for technical or let's say tools and equipments so that every vehicle can be get serviced. We will provide a very beautiful and nicely looking customer waiting area, vehicle washing area, spare part area, so that instead of it is looking like a let's say two-wheeler workshop, moreover it can be look like a very good cafe. There is how the real photos of SpeedForce where you can see the ramps. The technician is servicing the vehicle by just standing near to this ramps. There is how the spare part area and customer waiting area will look like. We do cover all the media activities at the time of inauguration. We also follow up all the digital and print media over there to cover this launching event so that a basic awareness can be spread across the area that there is the multi-brand two-wheeler service center is being established over there. We do certain kind of marketing activities just to increase the footfall directly at the workshops. We do having official tie-up with the Vadodara Police and Hyderabad Police. We are the only one in the country who having direct tie-up with the let's say dial 100 Vadodara Police and Hyderabad Police. They are calling us every year at the time of let's say traffic safety awareness week or traffic safety awareness month to perform certain activities. These are the glimpse of these activities where we are performing in the traffic safety awareness month in Hyderabad and Vadodara. There are the certain glimpse of a marketing activity that is taken care by the SpeedForce. Let's say we do provide the holdings, we do provide the auto rickshaw announcement promotion, we do certain festival camps based on location and based on requirements. There are the certain newspaper cuttings. There are the certain certificates that SpeedForce has got till date. Recently, we got the Asia's Best Multi-Brand Two-Wheeler Service Company Award in 2021. We got award for Best Two-Wheeler Service Provider for 2020. We got Top Promising Two-Wheeler Service Provider in India in the year of 2020. And very recently, we got the Top 25 Unicorn Company Award from Government of Gujarat. We got the award from our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Bhupendra Patel. Now, let us come to this important part. If you wanted to acquire this service franchisee with the SpeedForce, what will be the investment? So first of all, we took 1 lakh rupees towards the franchisee fees. We provide complete tools, equipments, and machinery setup with the installation, transportation, and particular warranty that comes near to let's say 3.5 lakh rupees. 80,000 rupees towards the internal super graphics and front fascia, that's called branding. Let's say 50,000 rupees towards the training, auditing, and monitoring, so that you can perform outlet very well in a very profitable way. We do charge 1 lakh rupees toward the marketing support and development of the workshop. and we do charge 70,000 rupees for the stationary software and mobile application, where you can get all the details on your fingertips. So to acquire the SpeedForce multi-brand two-wheeler service franchisee, we do charge 7.5 lakh rupees plus GST for entire setup. Now let us talk about the, by investing this 7.5 lakh rupees, what you will get month on month. So this is the very basic that we have did this revenue generation calculations. So if we are considering, let's say, approximately 8 to 10 vehicle service in a day, and if we are considering 300 rupees the service cost, then you can get approximately 2,400 rupees in a day from this servicing of the 8 to 10 two-wheelers only. This is only the labor part that we have calculated. If we talk about the loops, out of this 8 to 10 vehicles, if let's say 6 vehicle is getting changed the oil, and if the MRP of this oil is 350 to 400 rupees nowadays, and if we are considering 30% margin, or let's say 30% discount from that, so we can get approximately 735 rupees from this oil margin. If we talk about the spares, while servicing of the two-wheeler, every two-wheeler requires certain spares like a air filter, oil filter, chain lubrications, brake shoes, brake disc, cables, and so many things are there. So if we considering more or less, let's say 400 rupees spare part per vehicle, and if we consider minimum, let's say 30% margin, this is the very lower side, I would like to say. If we are considering only 30% of the margin, then approximately 960 rupees can be generated by this spares revenue. If we talk about the extra labor, that's 100 rupees in, let's say, 5 vehicles, we can add on 500 rupees into the pocket from this extra labor. And if we consider the major job, let's say 5 to 6 vehicles per month for the engine overhauling and accidental vehicles, if we are talking about. So more or less the average bill cost, let's say we are considering 5,000 rupees only. So more or less 25,000 rupees can be generated in a month from this major work. So more or less approximately 5,500 rupees can be generated in a per day by servicing 8 to 10 vehicles. And if we consider this into the month, it comes around, let's say, 1,40,000 rupees. This is what the minimum revenue can be generated by doing this business by servicing only 8 to 10 vehicles. This is the direct income, or this is the service income where we are focusing. Apart from this service income, there are so many avenues where you can earn the revenues, like doing some insurance business, doing some counter selling of the spares and oil, doing some let's say surface treatment kind of a process, doing some tire related business, doing some battery related business. There are the certain things that we can do at our workshop. And also there will be the income from, let's say, waste, lube and scrap. Now let us talk about what will be the profit, what will be the net profit. So before that, we will understand what are the major expenses required to run the show. So let's say we are considering rent, that is 25,000 per month, salary, that is the, let's say, 35,000 rupees, electricity, that is 4,500 rupees, taxes and incentives and welfare, that is towards the, let's say, 4,500 rupees. And if you have took the loan for investment, that we are considering 10,000 rupees EMI. So more or less per month expense comes around 80,000 rupees. And there is the revenue is approximately 1,40,000 rupees. So if deduct this expense, more or less you can earn 60,000 rupees per month by doing 8 to 10 vehicle servicing. This is how you can get the profit from this business. And this is the only business where by investing only 7.5 lakh rupees, you can get approximately 60,000 rupees per month. And if we talk about the return of investment, just within a, let's say, within a 1.5 year, you can take all your investment back and you can come into this profitable way. If we compare the automobile versus retail versus food and beverages, so investment part in retail is really very high. If we talk about the food and beverage industry, the investment is moderate and high. But if we talk about the multi-brand two-wheeler service center with the SpeedForce, the investment part is very low. That is 7.5 lakh rupees plus GST. If we talk about the inventory and stocks in retail industry, there is a very huge inventory or let's say stocks required to run the show. If we talk about the food and beverages, the inventory is also high. But in two-wheeler service industry, the inventory requirement will be very low because we will guide you in a such a way that you can by putting very low inventory, you can give servicing to the customers. If we talk about the overhead expenses in retail, it is very high. In food and beverages, absolutely it is very high. But in automobile business, it is medium or low. If we talk about the seasonal effect, retail is the very highly affected due to the seasonal. Same way, food and beverages is also very badly affected the seasonal. But if we talk about two-wheeler workshop, because there is no seasonal effect on that, because in all the seasons, all the weather, vehicle need to be serviced. If we talk about the consumer need, retail is the need of let's say luxury or moderate need. If we talk about the food and beverages, it's a medium need. But if we talk about the two-wheeler, it's a daily need. Everyone wants the two-wheeler. Nowadays, if we talk about the let's say need analysis, so mobile and automobile, these are being very primary elements to live the life. And if we talk about the profitability, retail having the medium profitability at same food and hospitality having the good high profitable business, and same way automobile is also having the very huge or high profitability. There is the process of franchisee appointment. Initially, you will have to fill the application form for SpeedForce franchisee. Along with that, you will have to give 1 lakh rupees plus GST token amount. Against that, we will include, we will issue the letter of intent. Afterward, all the process will start for the searching the location, approval of the location, vendor payments, and let's say a readiness to do the readiness of the premises. Afterward, recruitment and other things will be taken care, and after we can reach to the inauguration and startup. There is the core team member of the SpeedForce. If we talk about Akbar Raja, he was successful because he is having that Navratna in his team. So same way, if SpeedForce is success, the reason behind is Navratna are there. Already I have told you, Mr. Dipen Barai is a one of founder director of the SpeedForce. He is basically from telecom and insurance sector. Mr. AMSA having very huge experience of more than 40 years in automobile industry. He has established more than 500 to 700 workshops in the entire career. If we talk about Mr. Kapil Bindi, he is also one of the founder director of the SpeedForce, and he is basically from the insurance and banking sector. Mr. Raj Kishan ji, he's based out at the Hyderabad and he's taking care of the South India business development. If we talk about Mr. R. Rangarajan, he's having more than 40 years of automobile experience. He has particularly sought for two-wheeler service industry for more than 40 years. And he's also based out at Tamil Nadu. If we talk about Mr. O.P. Jangda, he's having wide range of 36 years of experience in automobile service industry. And he is the face responsible for development of the Bajaj in particularly northern and Nepal. If we talk about Mr. B.M. Kohli, he is based out at Karnataka and he's having more than 32 years of experience in automobile service industry. If we talk about Mr. Jayanta Paul, he's having more than 32 years of experience in automobile service industry. And if we talk about Mr. Nirav Bhatt, he's having very huge experience in networking and telecom. And he's doing this business and expansion in international way. So there is how team SpeedForce, or let's say core management team, is highly experienced in the SpeedForce. You are not joining hands with the SpeedForce. You are joining hands with the let's say more than 240 plus year automobile experienced people, where you can learn how to run the show and you can do the very profitable business. This is the core team of the SpeedForce. You can see the entire technical team, operational team, and with the top management of the SpeedForce. Thank you so much. So this is it from my side about this SpeedForce.
Thank you, Sagar. We have some questions coming from our participants.
Yes, please, please.
Yeah. So, Sagar, Abhishek, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abhishek is asking what is the total project cost and how many mechanics required? And do we have any loan facility in SpeedForce?
Yes, very good question. Thank you, Mr. Abhishek. First of all, total investment required to establish this two-wheeler multi-brand service center. Direct investment, that is 7.5 lakh rupees plus GST. Along with that, you will have to procure, let's say, approximately 30 to 40,000 rupees initial inventory to cater the servicing to the two-wheeler. So more or less, we can say if we talk about the total investment, total running cost, that comes around, let's say, 10 lakh rupees, including all.
And how many mechanics required?
Oh, initially, we can start by recruiting, let's say, 2 or 3 mechanics, along with the, let's say, one will be the very highly trained mechanic, second one will be the moderate mechanic, and third one will be the, let's say, helper cum bosser. So initially, we can start by recruiting 2 to 3.
And is there any loan facility in SpeedForce?
Yes, actually, we will help you out in all the way whenever you are going to take the loan from the banks. Whatever the documents required, whatever the initial documentation and initial project reports will be required, that will be given by SpeedForce.
Okay, so Sagar, another participant, Sneha, is asking what kind of local marketing support we expect from the brand?
Okay, very good question, ma'am. First of all, understand there are the two verticals of the marketing. First one is the brand promotion, and second one is the, let's say, service marketing. If we talk about the brand promotion, if you are you have seen the certain hoardings and TV advertisement out there, so they are just doing the brand promotion, they are just doing the brand awareness. But we SpeedForce, we are not doing any kind of brand awareness. We are just focusing on service marketing, whereby doing certain activities, direct footfall can be increased at the workshop. We are not focusing on the SpeedForce brand promotion. We are only focusing on those kind of marketing activities where the direct footfall or direct customer can reach to the franchises, so that ultimately the business can be improved.
Okay, and she's asking, is there any minimum guarantee model?
See, definitely, ma'am. Even we having right now, let's say, 200 franchises. Out of that, 12 franchises are like who are running by the women, who are running by the females. Nowadays, in current market, if we are avoiding females to visit the workshop in certain things, there are the 12 workshops who has been run by the females. Second, majority of our outlets are performing very well in a very profitable manner. Even I can give in a return, if you follow the certain things and if you follow the business rules given by the SpeedForce, definitely you can get into the profitable manner within 3 months. Let's say maximum taking, that's within 3 months you can get the very profitable business, and just in a 1.5 year you can 100% get the return of your investment. 110% you can get the return of your investment if you follow the rule of the game. That is that will we will guide you, we will train you while calling to this our HO.
Okay. So, Sagar, do you want to say something to conclude?
Yes, yes, yes. First of all, thank you so much, Nivedita ma'am. Thank you so much, all participants, to be with us. At last, I only just wanted to ask one thing: कि whenever you are investing your money, first of all, map that whether there is a gap or not. Because if there is a gap into the current existing channel, always there is a very huge potential. And nowadays there is a very big gap in the two-wheeler service industry nowadays, and we are trying to fill that gap. We have just initiated this thing. We are just trying to organize this completely unorganized sector. We are not only focusing to recruit those who are belong to the automobile business, but if anyone willing to do this business, and if we don't know anything about automobile, we having more than 80% of franchises who don't having experience in the automobile, but still they are doing miracles, they are doing wonders. So I would request, I'm inviting all of you to be with Nivedita ma'am, to be with the SpeedForce team. We will guide you in all the aspects, and for sure, you can run the show in a very profitable way. You can get the very profitable business. Thank you, madam.
Sagar, thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Should I leave, ma'am?
हेलो
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, I am Sushant Agrawal. I am
Yeah,
from
hello, sir.
Assam.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Please, sir.
मैं ऑलरेडी एमआरएफ का टीएनएस रन कर रहा हूँ.
MRF का. Okay.
हाँ,
Okay.
एमआरएफ का टायर प्लस सर्विस है.
Great, sir. Great.
इस फ्रेंचाइजी के लिए मेरे को कितना स्क्वायर फीट लेना पड़ेगा प्लीज?
सर, इनिशियल रिक्वायरमेंट जो है अपना, दैट इज आइडियली 400 to 800 square feet space that we required to set this complete setup.
ओके. अच्छा, स्पेयर पार्ट्स जो इसका आपने बोला मिंडा का जो सपोर्टिंग करेंगे अपन को,
जी
कंपनी से सपोर्टिंग मिलेगी ना पूरा?
जी बिल्कुल सर, हम लोग आपको मिंडा से टाइप कराएंगे. तो आपको क्या करना है कि यू डायरेक्टली हैज टू ऑर्डर टू द मिंडा, एंड मिंडा विल डिलीवर एट योर डोरस्टेप.
ओके.
यस सर.
अभी पर स्टार्टिंग में तो मिनिमम मतलब मेरे को आज मल्टी ब्रांड होगा तो सारी गाड़ियों का मतलब मिनिमम जो स्पेयर पार्ट्स होता है
जी
वो तो मेरे को अवेलेबिलिटी रखना पड़ेगा ना?
बिल्कुल. तो उसके लिए सर स्पीडफोर्स आपको कैसे हेल्प करता है कि हम लोग आपको शुरुआत में एक इनिशियल रिक्वायरमेंट लिस्ट देंगे, ठीक है, जिसके अंदर हमने एक मार्केट रिसर्च किया है बेस्ड ऑन लोकेशन, बेस्ड ऑन एरियाज, बेस्ड ऑन जोन, कि लेट से असम है तो असम के अंदर किस तरीके का गाड़ी चलता है और उसके अंदर कितना इनिशियल आपको अपने को स्पेयर पार्ट रखने का जरूरत पड़ता है. तो वो लिस्ट हम लोग आपको